Hi there you guys, I'm Teddy from Bijouteo Beading, and in today's tutorial I'm gonna be showing you in super easy step-by-step manner how to create these colorful Huichol style rainbow earrings. Even if you are a beginner, you could try following along with me because I'm showing everything in super easy steps. Consider also subscribing with the bell if you still haven't, liking, sharing and commenting. In this way you inspire me to create more videos for you. Also, please check the membership option that comes with multiple perks. You could check the description and the join button. Okay friends, so what I'm using for this video are 6 colors of 11/0 seed beads. You could do it with less colors, but I prefer to have this rainbow effect and multiple layers and colors. Yellow, pink, red, purple, blue, and here I use really dark brown bead, but you could use black if you want. Earring findings, use any type you like. Nylon thread, I use Nylbond, but use your favorite thread. You could use Fireline as well. This is size 11 beading needle, use similar size of needle, and scissors. And now I'm going to take about 2 meters of thread on my needle, which is about 80 inches, and I'll be back. Okay friends, and I'm starting my work by picking up 8 yellow beads. I'm sliding those down. Here I want to make a knot, and I'm making it by making a loop and going twice through the loop I've made and pulling, and then I want to make just one more knot, again going twice and pulling. Okay friends, now I have this. Then what I want to do is to go through the next yellow. I take 3 dark beads, skip one of the yellows and go in the next one. 3 dark beads, skip one yellow and go in the next. Three brown beads, and again 3, skip the central yellow and go through the next. And I have this now. Now I want to go here through this brown bead and take the next color, which is pink, and I skip this central brown and I go through the next one. Then I want to go in the following brown. 5 pink beads, skip the central dark bead and go through the next dark. Then again the same thing, and repeat this 2 more times. Okay, now I have this. In my next step, guys, I want to go through all of those pink beads, all the 5 of those, and exit here. Take 3 pinks and go in the next pink beads. Then again through all of the pinks, 3 pinks, and go in the next pinks. again through all of them, and then 3, and through all of those, and 3 again, and I go here. Then friends, I want to start my next row, so I'm exiting through this one that's sticking out the most. I take a dark bead, 3 of my next color, which is red, and a dark bead, and I go through the middle of those 3 that I added in my previous step. Then friends, I take the same sequence, 1 dark, 3 red, 1 dark, and I go in the one that's sticking out, the middle one. Again the same thing, and go through the one that is sticking out, the middle, and I continue this until the end of this row. Okay, and here I am at the last step, where I'm adding the last 5 beads. Now I have this. Now friends, in my next step I'm going through the dark and the red one, and I take a dark one, my next color, which is purple, and a dark one, and I skip here the central one and go through the following. And then I take 3 red beads and go through the first thread that's on my way. A darker purple and a dark, skip the central red and go through the following. 3 red beads and go through the first red. Dark purple, dark, skip the central red and go through the following. 3 red and go through the first red. Then again dark purple, dark, skip and go in the next one. 3 red beads and go in the first red. Okay friends, and I'm going to continue this until the end and I'll be back. Okay friends, and here I am where I'm adding my last 3 beads from this row. And I want to go here in the purple one, and I take 2 purples, 1 brown bead, and I go here in the central red one of the 3 that I added in my previous step. Then I take the other way around, 1 brown and 2 purple beads, and I go in the next purple. Then I repeat 2 purple beads and 1 brown, and I go here in the red one, the central red, and then 1 brown and 2 purples, because I want the brown to be next to the red one and the purples next to the purple. And here I start with the 2 purples because I'm exiting out of a purple, and then I take a brown. Then 1 brown, 2 purples go in the purple. 2 purples, 1 brown go in the middle red. And I'm going to continue this, guys, until the end of this row, and when I'm ready I'll be back to tell you how to continue. Okay, and I take 1 brown and 2 purples and I go here in this purple. Okay. Then what I want to do is to go here through these 2 purple beads. I take 3 purple and I go through the first purple that's on my way. I take a brown, 3 blue and a brown, and I go in the last purple. Three purple beads again, go through the first purple that's on my way. Dark, 3 blue dark, go in the last purple that's on my way. 3 purple, first purple. Dark, 3 blue dark, last purple. 3 purple, first purple. Dark, 3 blue dark, last purple. Okay, friends, and I'm going to continue this until the end, and I'll meet you here. Okay, guys, and pay attention where I am here. I'm going in the same purple that I've been going before. Don't make the mistake to go through the following one. Okay, you see where I'm going. Now here I have 3 purples that I added in the previous step, so I want to exit out of the middle one of them. Okay, so when I go through 2, I'm exiting out of this middle one, and I need 1 dark and 2 blue beads, and I'm going in the first blue. And I need a dark, a yellow and a dark, and I skip here the next one and I go through the following. Now I take 2 blue and 1 dark bead and I go here in the central purple one, central of the 3 purples that I have on my way. Okay, then the other way around, 1 brown and 2 blue, because I want the brown to be next to the purple and the blue to be next to the blue. And brown, yellow, brown, skip the one that's on my way, that's sticking out, and go through the following. And I take 2 blue, 1 brown, go in the middle purple. Then 1 brown and 2 blue and go in the following blue. Then brown, yellow, brown, skip here the one that's on my way and I go through the following. Then I take 2 blue, 1 brown and I go here in the central purple. And then I take the other way around, 1 brown and 2 blue, because I want the brown to be next to the purple and the blue to be next to the blue. Okay, and I will continue with absolutely the same sequence. Brown, yellow, brown, go here. 2 blue, 1 brown, 1 brown, 2 blue, and again brown, yellow, brown. If you forget the sequence, just rewind the video or see the previous elements, and then I will meet you here at the last step of this row. And I'm here, guys, at my last step where I need 2 blue and 1 brown bead. And I'm going here in this purple bead, okay? Then I go through the brown and through the first blue. Take 2 dark and 1 yellow and go in the yellow. 1 yellow, 2 dark and go in the last blue that's on my way. 3 blue beads, go in the first blue. 2 brown, 1 yellow and go in the yellow. 1 yellow, 2 brown, go in the last blue. 3 blue and go in the first blue. 2 brown, 1 yellow, go in the yellow. 1 yellow, 2 brown, go in the last blue. 3 blue. And I repeat, 2 brown, 1 yellow, 2 brown, 3 blue beads. If you forget the sequence, just see from the previous steps. I'll do this off camera until the end and I'll be back. Okay, guys, and here I am where I'm adding my last 3 blue beads. Now I want to do an additional row, guys. I need 2 brown beads and I go here in the middle blue. 2 brown and go here in this brown that is next to the yellow. Go through all of those beads. I'm doing this row, guys, because I want everything to straighten up and to reinforce it. Then another 2 dark beads and I go in this middle of the 3 blue beads that I added in the previous step. 2 dark beads and go here through this brown, through the 3 yellows, like that. If you can in 1 movement, if not, you could do it even in 2 or 3 movements, whatever is easier for you. But here, obviously, I'm adding dark beads and connecting the middle blue beads with these darks that are next to the yellows. It is a really simple row. As I said, you can go without it, but I prefer to add it. Okay, I'll do this off camera until the end and I'll be back. Now I'm here, guys, at the last step and I go in the same place as before and through as many beads as I can in this direction. Then I go through the yellow and through the following 2 dark beads. And by the way, it's up to you where you want to attach your earring finding, but I want to attach it here where I have this bead sticking out in this direction and not here. That is why I will go through all of those beads . And I want to reach here, this, you see where I have the angle, not the side of this diamond shape in the center, if you understand me. Okay, and I want to take 2 dark beads, my earring finding, and 2 dark beads, and I skip this first dark bead and I go through the next one, just like this. Now I can go backwards in this direction, skipping the beads that's on my way and going through the following. Why am I doing that? Because I wanna reinforce this this joint here that I created for attaching my earring finding. And I want to go through some beads, guys, here. And here I'm making the knot by choosing a place between two beads where I create a loop, and then I go twice through this loop I've made. I pull, then I go through some beads and cut my thread. Of course, if you want, you could repeat this knot several times, then go through some beads and cut it. Okay guys, and now my multicolor rainbow Huichol style earrings are ready. So if you enjoyed this tutorial, it's a good idea to subscribe with the bell if you still haven't. Also, please like, share and comment. Share your beautiful designs that you did following my tutorials on my Facebook and Instagram pages, and check the membership option that you could find in description and at the join button for additional video courses and digital patterns from me. Thank you for staying here until the end. Now click on the video that you see on your screens and continue watching.